We used to be a team no one respected. We used to be a team no one feared. That was then. This is now.
First victory of the year on the line. Goff's got it. Back, looks, throws, end zone. Yes! Caught!
You know who we are.
10, 5, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions!
And you know where to find us. We won't be far. We'll be on your front porch waiting for you. We are the New Era Lions. And
we are driven by Detroit.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream watch party play-by-play broadcast of Motor City Mania. Today we are going to be watching the game and doing commentary for the Lions at the Bears. Lions are favored to win this game by 4.5 points. Weather is 35 degrees in Chicago. No rain, about 11-mile-an-hour winds. Jivitium, I will only call them the teddy bears if they lose and they lose bad. That's the only way I'm going to call them that. I'm just going to simply say this. I said this in my previous episode yesterday. Let's just call it for what it is. This is a game where it could go one way or the other. It's really going to depend on how the Lions play on defense for me to make any sort of a figuring on how this game is going to go. Now, I will say this. The fact that Bugs is playing, the fact that Martin is playing, the fact that Levi is playing is going to give us interior help with the fact that McNeil is not playing. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm really wanting to see what this defense does with the fact that, you know, all those players on the interior are actually playing now. Perry Ball says, "Hey, David, how are you doing today?" Just going to say I could be doing better. Just put it at that. I could be doing better. Galloping Lake 6 says, "Ready for the game. I put all criticism from the week aside and expect great things from all Lions players and coaches. Let's go Lions." I hope so too. Braylon Dennis says, "Bugs and Martin not inactive. Defense might actually play better. We shall see what happens." That's my hope, because usually when Bugs plays, our defensive line plays a little bit better. We're going to have to see if that actually pans out to be true, but I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. But right now, we're just waiting for the kickoff to happen because we're in the middle of a damn commercial entourage. So hopefully it'll end here soon. Just taking some water there. That way I keep my throat from being parched and all scratchy. Jividium says, "What's up with Bruce Irvin? Didn't he body slam the QB last week and now he's on practice squad?" So here's the thing, Jividium. He was originally signed to the practice squad. Practice squad rules state that you can elevate a player from the practice squad 3 times before they have to be added to the active roster. So while the Lions activated him last week, he went right back to practice squad after that week. That's why he's back on practice squad. That's why he was not elevated this week. So they still have 2 more times they can elevate him before they would have to add him to the active roster or outright release him. Perry Ball says, "If the Lions defense plays bad again, it will be time to put pressure on Dan Campbell to fire AG." I guarantee you he's got plenty of pressure. I guarantee you he has plenty of pressure. He's not letting it phase him, though. SW Lion 16 says, "David, the $64,000 question. Did AG review what the Vikings defense did against the Bears? Stayed in their lanes, blitz a lot, made field goals, get rid of ball fast." I would love it if he actually had reviewed that game, because I watched that game. The Vikings defense did a great job for the most part with freaking Justin Fields. But we're going to see what happens here. Braylon Dennis says, "Permanently put Benito on the practice squad and elevate Irvin instead." I would have no problem with that. I don't think Benito Jones has really done all that much for us, but we'll see what happens. All right. They're currently going through their pregame introductions, talking about the teams, blah, 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 blah. We just want to see the kickoff, damn it. Looks like the Lions won the toss and are deferring, so the Lions will get the ball to start the second half, which is good. Braylon Dennis says, "Let's get a dub today." Absolutely. Looking for that W. Oh, actually, the Bears won the toss and they elected to receive. I thought the Lions won and elected to defer. Either way, the Lions get the ball to start the second half. Kickoff is short. It's going to be coming out and going to be tackled down around the 31-yard line. So Chicago Bears offense comes out at the 31-yard line. That's where they'll set up shop to start their very first drive of this game. As we already know, the Bears have got one of the best rushing attacks in the league. Passing is a little bit whatever, but they do have some weapons in Cole Kmet and DJ Moore. Also, Darnell Mooney is not someone to forget. But keeping that in perspective, let's take a look at the first play of the game. Fields is going to be in the gun. Cole Kmet in motion. 3 wide receivers to the left. Fields keeps it on an RPO, and it's going to be a short 1-yard play. But no flag on Jack Campbell for getting the tackle, even though it was a late hit. So it looks like the refs might let the players play today. It's going to be a 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 8 coming up here. Campbell shut that down absolutely right, Galloping Lake 6. All right, Fields is in the gun again. Cole Kmet in motion again. Actually, that's not Cole Kmet, but that's somebody else. Fields throws it. It's going to get it out, and it's going to be short as Anzalone missed the tackle, and it's going to now be a 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. Looks like the Lions started Buggs in the middle of the defense alongside of Benito Jones. So Buggs and Jones are in as their starting defensive tackles in this 4-2-5. So no, the Lions are not in a 3-4, Galloping Lake. 3rd and 3, empty gun set for the Bears. Fields is making some sort of jargon. Fields snaps the ball, looks to throw. They're going to get pressure on him. Fields is jancing around, and Fields is going to get out, going to pick up a first down and a hell of a lot more. Way to freaking go, Aaron Glenn in the defense. 13-yard gain right there. Lions could have had them out for a quick 3 and out, and instead lose containment right up the middle and freaking got burned for it. No lane assignment commitment, no good tackling form, already starting to have problems. Bears are in the pistol. Fields is going to keep the ball on a play action. Fields throws it, gets it out to his tight end, and Kmet's going to pick up about a 5-yard gain, going to be a 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 4. Lots of pyro, not much, man. Just is what it is. SW line, I think they rushed 5 because they brought extra pressure. All right, 2nd and 4 for the Bears. Fields in the pistol. Fields snaps it, is going to hand it off right up the middle, and big hole, big gain for the Bears. Going to be like another 13, 15-yard gain. All right, looks like, again, the Fields is going into the pistol, which is what the ball is snapped. Fields is going to keep it, and there is a wide amount of space on the outside. No outside containment from the Lions defense yet again. Another first down for the Bears. Look at that. Instantly gets sucked in. There's no outside containment. Barnes got burned on that. There you go, Derek Barnes. So much for your improvement. Fields is going to be in the gun. Wide receiver in motion. Fields snaps the ball. Play action. Fields is in the gun. Fields is getting pressured. Fields is going to escape the pocket again. Only going to get 3. Well, there is a fumble on the field, but it is recovered by the Bears, and the Bears are going to actually pick up an extra couple of yards due to that fumble. but Fields is up, but he is grimacing in pain a little bit. Anzalone ripped the ball out, but he would have been down one way or the other. Fields is going to go out wide. They're going into a wildcat formation. Moore keeps the ball on an outside run and touchdown Bears. Wow. That was embarrassing. Apart from the literal first 3 plays, we did not get them on another third down that whole drive. Bears literally just carved us up on the ground. Jeez. Apart from one pass that actually freaking Fields threw, they ran the ball all the way down the field on us. Literally ran that ball down the field against our top 5 defense. Wow. Thank you, Aaron Glenn. You have screwed us again. Now we get to watch freaking John Travolta be a Santa Claus while mimicking his freaking Saturday Night Fever movie. GTA Pringle says, teams know if they get the ball first and score first, they'll win just like the Ravens. I don't know about that, but it definitely puts us in a position where things are not going good for us. Perry Ball says defensive tackle and defensive end are our biggest needs in the draft. I would not disagree with that. I also would say cornerback is a big need too. So there's definitely a lot of needs yet still on this defense that need to be fixed. That's why I said it, William Massling. Thank you, Aaron Glenn. You screwed us once again. SW Line 16 says, in the battle of coordinators, Aaron Glenn is in over his head. He's been over his head for the last 3 years. There has been very few games where Aaron Glenn seems to have the number of the other team's offensive coordinator. Peter Jabatak says, it's a sad situation. Facebook user says, can we draft a DC? Unfortunately, DC, that is not a position you can draft. But I will say this. I wish we could get a new one. I wish with all my heart we could get a new defensive coordinator, but we can't. The only way we're getting a new one is if he either leaves in free agency or Sheila Ford fires him. That's it. Galloping League 6 says Glenn is on the sidelines right now laughing at adjustments. When he laughed at adjustments and said that's the one catchword that everybody uses and laughed at, I was like, we're screwed. SW Line 16 says, for those seeing the game, is there any gap discipline by the Lions? I'm guessing no. No, there's not. There's no gap discipline right now. Again, if you take a look at what happened on that one outside scamper by Fields, freaking Derek Barnes decided to get sucked inside, which meant there was no outside containment. Jay Vidium says we need a beast up front and cornerbacks and safety. Safety, I think we're okay with, but cornerback and defensive line up front, oh yeah. Perry Ball says, if you have a good pass rusher, you can get by with a weaker secondary. We only have one really good pass rusher right now, and that's Hutchinson. Other than that, we're kind of screwed because we didn't elevate Bruce Irvin, and James Houston's still injured. Michael says, I'm sorry, but the lack of any change to the defense when facing Fields is inexcusable. I would fire Aaron Glenn at halftime. He won't blitz. There's no QB spy. Defense is nowhere to be found. I've been saying that for years, and nobody wants to listen. But all right, here comes the Lions offense. Let's see what they can do. All right. Lions are a top 5 offense in both rush and pass. They're ranked 6th in scoring. Ronnie Cassess says, I hate this defense. Dude, I've been hating this defense, like I said, for 2 years now. Michael says, if AG would only try some different things, even in the field, they would still be good with the effort. Goff under center. First and 10, J-Mo in motion. Goff snaps the ball. Hands it off to Montgomery. He's going to pick up 5 yards. Good gain up the middle. SW Line 16 says there's an apparent learning disability. This defense gets carved up over and over again. Has been for a long time. Perry Ball says, why are we not using Irvin? He played well last game. The only thing I can think of is because they wanted to elevate an offensive lineman due to the injury of Ragnow, so they couldn't elevate him. Jay Vidium says, we also need to re-sign CD Sauce and love trash talkers. Well, we might just do that. Goff under center, I formation. Goff snaps the ball, is going to pitch it to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up about another 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 2. JTA Pringle says, this defense is such a liability. It's amazing they're 9-3. The reason why we're 9-3 is because of how good the offense has been. I keep telling people that want to argue with me, but it's like, listen, if this offense wasn't as good as what it is, we would be lucky to be 7-5 or 6-6. SW Lyons says, AG reminds me of the coach of Washington Generals. They never beat the Globetrotters. I know that's basketball. I don't know much about basketball except the Pistons and Lakers, because those are my 2 favorite teams. Goff is in the gun. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Goff is going to snap the ball. Goff gets it out, gets it to Laporta. Laporta makes a big-time grab over the middle. First down. Good throw, good catch. That was a frozen rope on the frozen tundra in Chicago. I don't know frozen tundra is associated with the freaking Packers, but I don't care. It's cold in there. Good throw, good catch by Goff to Laporta. Goff is in the gun. Goff snaps the ball, looks to throw, gets it out quick to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to cut inside, going to pick up another 4 or 5 yards. Going to be likely 2nd and 6. Perry Ball says, if this defense keeps playing this bad, we will not win any playoff game. I've been saying that too. GTA says Goff plus Laporta is better than Mahomes and Kelsey. My Lions bias is showing. I mean, Laporta's playing better than Kelsey, but I'm still not going to take anything away from that duo. Goff under center. Goff's going to snap the ball. He's going to do a play action. Goff gets flushed. He's going to roll a little bit. Goff gets it to Montgomery, but Montgomery drops it, but there is a flag on the play. Probably going to be a holding penalty against the Lions. Oh, it's a personal foul penalty for tripping. It's a 15-yard penalty. That's a big penalty against Graham Glasgow. We just go from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 21. Second and 21 now for the Detroit Lions after the tripping penalty for personal foul against the Lions and Graham Glasgow. Goff is in the gun. Goff snaps the ball, looks to throw, gets it out quick, gets it to St. Brown. St. Brown's going to pick up about 10 of those yards again. Is going to make it about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 10. So picked up 11 yards on that throw, so now it's at least manageable compared to 3rd and 21. All right, Lions are in a 3rd and 10 situation. Definite passing down. We'll see what the Lions decide to do. Goff is in the gun, trips left, Raymond in motion, Goff snaps it. Goff is going to get sacked. Yannick Ngakwe got Jared Goff sacked. Gonna be a punt team coming out now. Nobody was open. Nobody was open. Goff wanted to throw it, but nobody was open. Everybody was covered. That drive started well, and then Graham Glasgow's penalty completely killed it. Good tackle by Khalil Dorsey. Khalil Dorsey tackles the punt return man inside the 10-yard line. Yeah, Decker got beat on that play bad. Lots of Pyro says, how is this Lions offensive line in the top 5, top 10, and yet we can't even stop the Bears defensive line? That's a great question, considering the fact the Bears are dead last in the league in sacks, and they're one of the worst in applying pressure to the quarterback. But yet, we just gave up a sack right there. And it wasn't even from the interior of the offensive line. It was from the exterior, our 2 tackles. Granted, it wasn't Sewell, but still, the tackles. Perry Ball says, if the Lions lose this game, our coaches need to be on the hot seat. I don't know about the hot seat, at least for Campbell or for Johnson, but Glenn, oh yeah. All right. Jody Salmon says, third down sacks are the worst. I mean, all it does is just push you back further, so that way you have to punt even more yardage back. GTA Pringle says, I like Decker, but he's had some terrible penalties this year. I think he had the low block against the Chargers. The problem with Decker is that he's only getting older and he still has problems with his feet. Galloping Lake 6 says, let's see the adjustments. We'll be waiting for a long time because I'm going to say this right now. When it comes to adjustments, that is a word that apparently Aaron Glenn does not like. In the meantime, let's take a look while we're in the commercial break at scores around the NFL. Bucks are on top of the Falcons 3-0. Bengals are on top of the Colts 7-0. Browns are on top of the Jags 7-0. Panthers and Saints are tied. Texans and Jets are tied. Rams are on top of the Ravens 3-0. And that's the scores around the NFL. Perry Ball says that PFF is overrated. Their stats are not real football statistics. Jake Goodwin says Goff is decent, but a mobile quarterback would be good to use. It's not really good to use if your offensive line can't give you any time, Jake. GTA Pringle says, I always rewatch the first game against the Chiefs to get a glimpse of how good our defense could be. Your better game to watch would be the game against the Packers. The first one, anyway. Lots of Pyro says, AG needs to get more aggressive in the coverage and stop playing zone and man up more often. Kenny Rottweiler says, y'all getting cooked. What y'all doing right now? Just watching the game. I already know you're a Bears fan, but whatever. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bears inside their own 10-yard line. It's an I formation. Fields takes the snap. It's going to pitch it out to the left and going to pick up about 2 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 8 coming up. Jody Solomon says they're about to go down 14-0. Fields is going to run all over this Lions defense. Sorry, but I have zero faith in Glenn or this defense. Oh, I have zero faith too, but got to have something. Perry Ball says, I think we should trade Decker this offseason and move Sewell to left and draft a young right tackle and 2 offensive guards. Fields is in the gun. 2nd and 8. Sutton backing off a little bit in coverage. Fields snaps the ball. Fields looks to throw. Fields dances outside. Fields throws it down the field, and it's too far over the head of his wide receiver, which is the running back. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Independent Aquaman says, what's with the a-hole saying Goff needs to allow himself to be sacked? I said Goff throws the ball as soon as possible because the O-line is overrated. I use ESPN's deep analytics. I don't know where that came from, Independent Aquaman, but I will say this. Everybody wants to say that Goff should get the ball out quicker, but it's like, listen, if the wide receivers aren't open, I don't want him to throw the ball either. 3rd and 8 for the Bears offense. Fields is in the gun. Fields snaps the ball. Going to get pressured. Steps up in the pocket. Fields is going to dance around. Fields somehow escapes. Fields is going to get out and pick up another 1st down. Wouldn't you know it? No lane, no gap responsibility, no gap freaking discipline. Hutchinson missed him. Anzalone missed him. The whole damn defense missed him. First and 10. Fields snaps the ball. Power formation. Going to be a pickup about 4 or 5 yards. Trent Van Gilder, we can blitz him all damn day, but apparently we can't tackle him. He's like a bar of soap. Fields snaps the ball, hands it up the middle. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming up. Looks like Melifonwu was in on that tackle along with a couple of other people. 3rd and 4 coming up, not 3rd and 5. Phil says, sure ain't Ivory. Hutchinson's back in the game. Fields is going to be in the gun again. It's 3rd and 4. Man in motion. Fields drops back to throw. Fields looks to throw. Fields gets it out. Going to be completed. Going to be a first down. There is a penalty, though. Don't know who it's against, though, but chances are it's probably against the Lions. Because it doesn't look like the Bears head coach is all that upset. Looks like it's on the Lions because Dan Campbell does not look happy. Holding against the defense. Anzalone was called with defensive holding. So even if they hadn't completed the pass, it would have been a first down anyway. So it was a first down irregardless. Fields is in the backfield in a pistol formation after 2 motions. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Fields snaps the ball, looks to throw, gets it out quick. And it's caught on a miraculous throw to Mooney, and Mooney's going to get all the way down to the 30-yard line. Another flag against the Lions defense. Thank you, Aaron Glenn. You screw us again. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. At this point, I'm just at this point, I can't help but laugh because the fact that Dan Campbell still is holding on to Aaron Glenn despite all of this BS. It's not even about the tackling, Donald. It's about the fact that our defense can't do anything right. Two straight penalties on Alex Anzalone, a defensive holding and now an unnecessary roughness. Lions have already been penalized 3 times. Bears come out 1st and 10. Fields is under the gun, or under the center, pardon me. Fields snaps the ball, hands it off. Going to be a pick of about 1 or 2 yards. Just grabbing some water here, folks. Second and 9 for the Bears. Bears are in the middle of a 7-play drive that's taken up 4 minutes. Fields is under center, motions back into the gun with a dual running back. But there's a timeout now taken for the Bears. Here's the thing, Phil. Here's the thing, Jividium. I'm not even going to say same old Lions. I'm going to say same old defense. This is the same old defense we have seen from the Lions for the last, freaking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. Phil, we're not running a 4-3. We're running a 4-2-5. There is a distinct difference. Fields is in the gun, second and 9. Fields snaps the ball, does an immediate rollout to the right. Fields looking to throw, fields it, and throws it away. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Oh, boy. 3rd and 9. I wonder what the Bears do here. Hopefully we get a stop and hold them to a field goal, but we'll see what happens. Fields in the gun. Fields looks to throw. Gets pressure up the front, and he's going to go down. Sack. Finally sacked by Jalen Reeves-Maybin. Thank you, Jesus. About time. Straight blitz up the middle. What happens? We get a sack. Damn, ain't that a coinky dink? And what did Reeves-Maybin do? He took out his freaking knees, took out his legs so he couldn't run around. 46-yard field goal for the Bears. Kick is up, kick is good. Defense finally bows and freaking decides to repel the damn Bears, holds them to just 3. Jody, the only reason he activated Bugs is because he had no damn choice. Think about that. The only reason why Bugs is even playing is because McNeil is injured. Damn. Finally get a sack on Justin Fields, only after missing him the last 2 or 3 times. See what's going on around the rest of the NFL. Bucks and Falcons are tied at 3 apiece. Bengals are still on top of the Colts 7-0. Browns still on top 7-0 against the Jaguars. Panthers and Saints are tied at 0. Same with the Texans and Jets. Rams are up 3-0 over the Ravens. Perry Ball says, did Martin play a snap yet? Nope. SW Lion says, I put this under the category of even a blind squirrel can occasionally find an acorn. Also kind of like a broken clock is right twice a day kind of thing. Oh, boy. I'm telling you this right now. If it wasn't for the fact that I don't really drink, I would probably be drinking right now because I'm sorry, this defense just literally just makes you just sick. I'm sorry, I can't look at this defense and express the fact that I have any confidence in this defense. Dom, it's not just Goff that has to play better. And to be fair, Goff completed his first 3 passes. It would have helped that Graham Glasgow didn't freaking trip the damn freaking guy to put us in a 2nd and 21. Just to watch it disappear. Has somebody that you love turns and walks away, and you're standing there with shattered face. All right, looks like we're back to the game. All right, here we go. Bears up 10-0. Getting set to kick the ball off. Galpin Lake says, I think it was an incidental trip. Regardless, doesn't matter. The penalty was called. It affected us. It slowed down our drive, which amounted us to having to do a punt. Doesn't matter if it was incidental or not. The damage is done. Jay Vidium says in a donation that the Lions black unis are the worst, the Thanksgiving unis the best in the Barry era. I'm going to say this. I like the black uniforms. I think they look sexy. I think they look sleek, and I think that the Lions should use them. But I know some people still have mixed feelings about those uniforms because of the Matt Millen era. Goff under center, I formation. Looks like Gibbs is in the backfield. Goff snaps the ball, going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to find a cutback lane. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards. Going to be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 coming up. I'm going to say this, SW Line. He didn't fire Anthony Lynn. He just took away his play calling duties. I know that's in essence the same thing, but it's not the same as actually saying, yes, you are fired. He was still there having an impact. He just was no longer calling plays. Goff is under center. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Goff snaps the ball, going to hand it off to Gibbs again. Gibbs is going to find a hole. Gibbs gets a big hole, big gain, going down all the way to the freaking 35-yard line. Big play for Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit Lions. "36-yard gallop by freaking Jahmyr Gibbs. Big play. Big play for the Lions, and Gibbs just takes it down the field on a nice big play. That'll give the Lions some juice. Lions are now at the Bears' 35-yard line in one play. Goff is going to be under center. Looks like dual tight ends to the right. St. Brown in motion. Oh! Did they not? I don't know who the flag's on, but that should be against the defense for encroachment. Nope. They're going to call on the Lions for a delay of game. Goff is trying to plead the case to the refs, and the refs are not buying it. Wow. All right. Well, we already know the refs are playing hometown refs today. All right. End of first quarter. Bears are on top 10-0. Let's take a look at scores around the NFL really quickly. Buccaneers are now on top of the Falcons 10-3. Colts are still behind the Bengals 7-0. Same with the Jaguars behind the Browns 7-0. Panthers and Saints are tied like the Texans and Jets at 0 apiece. Ravens are now on top of the Rams 7-3. Looking at the stats for the game currently that the Lions are playing. I have to go to the box score for that, and right now it's being silly with me. Goff 3 for 3, 28 yards throwing, 1 sack, 100.56 passer rating. Jahmyr Gibbs, two rushes of 40 yards. Montgomery 2 for 7. Laporta 1 catch for 13. St. Brown 1 for 11. Montgomery 1 for 4. The Bears already have 85 yards rushing on the ground against the Lions, and we're only 1 quarter in. Lovely. Just got to say, got to love that Aaron Glenn defense. Braylon Dennis says, clocks were dead even. These refs suck. No disagreement from me. No disagreement whatsoever. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you all for tuning into the show. Thank you all. I appreciate it. And also for the donations so far. Jay Goodwin says, how did they not see that guy jump? I don't know. Normally, whenever that happens, that's instantaneously a free play. That's instantaneously, hey, the refs throw the flag. It's an encroachment, offsides, whatever you want to call it. Lions get a free play. But instead, the refs didn't throw the damn flag. Oh, they're going to say that the play clock was barely ahead of the game clock by like a freaking millisecond. Jiminy Crickets. 1st and 15 for the Lions. Goff is in the gun. Goff snaps the ball. Is going to look to throw. Goff gets it out. Gets it to St. Brown. And it's going to be incomplete. Second and 15 for the Lions on an incomplete pass. Goff in the gun, going to be 2 wide receivers. Goff gets it to Raymond. Raymond finds a cutback lane. He's going to pick up about 5 yards to make it a 3rd and 10. I like this comment by you, Independent Aquaman. Lions have 3 opponents, the Bears, the Ref, and AG. Goff in the gun. Trips right for wide receiver and tight end. Goff snaps the ball. Goff gets it to Gibbs, and Gibbs drops the pass. Holy cow. Goff threw the ball, got it to Gibbs, and Gibbs dropped it. Holy cow. Goff read the play correctly, gets it to Gibbs, and freaking Gibbs could have had a touchdown there if he caught the damn thing. That's what Gibbs is known for. He's known as a receiving back, and he drops the damn thing. How? No, don't. Campbell, don't do this. Don't do this, Campbell. No. 4th and 10 and you go for it? Oh, my God. Why, Campbell? Why? Campbell, it's 4th and 10. Why would you call it for it there? Dude. I can understand a 4th and 5. I can understand a 4th and 4. 4th and 10, you don't go for it. Dude, I can't believe this. First and foremost, bad play call by Dan Campbell. Second of all, bad throw by Jared Goff. Third, bad freaking play by freaking the Lions so far. Doesn't matter what you would do, PZY5T0. Goff's going to get re-signed, like it or not. I'm sorry, but I don't know what the Lions are doing right now. I haven't got a foggy freaking clue. Dude. I don't understand why Campbell would go for it on 4th and 10 there. That was literally a dumb play. I'm flabbergasted. Bad play, bad throw, bad call, bad everything. I can't defend him, SW. I can't defend that. Confidence or not in the kicker, it's like, listen, it's 4th and 10. If you can't use your kicker, do not freaking go for it on 4th and 10. I'm sorry, but just don't do that. The only reason you go for it on 4th and 10 is if you are literally do or die, you've got to win the game, and it's like 4th quarter, and you got like 1 minute and a half to go. We're only in the second damn quarter. I don't defend the play call. I don't defend the play design. I don't defend the play decision. Everything about that whole play was horrible. That was just horrible. That was horrible all the way around. Bad play, bad decision by Dan Campbell to go for it. Bad throw by Jared Goff. Just bad. Bad. Horrible. All right. Bears in the gun. Fields in the gun. Fields snaps the ball. Going to get pressured. Stands all by himself. Gets it out. Gets a wide open Cole Kmet. Oh, my Lord. I'm sorry, boys, but I think this might be a reversal of what happened last year. I think the Lions are going to be looking at a 41-10 burger because we cannot pressure Fields. We cannot cover the receivers. We can't do anything right now. There is nobody around Cole Kmet for literally 5 yards in any direction. And there's nobody even on the back end to try and freaking tackle him. Herbert picks up another 5 yards on a power toss to the freaking left. Aaron Glenn can't do his job. Dan Campbell can't do his job. Offense is having problems, and the defense is the defense. Fields snaps the ball, hands it off to Herbert. Herbert's going to pick up another 4 yards. Going to be 3rd and 2. I get what everyone's about to tell me about how the Lions win gritty games, and you know what? Nobody should be down about the Lions and all that nonsense, but I'm sorry. I can't have any confidence or favor for the Lions with this defense. Fields takes the direct snap, and Fields is going to be very close, but they're going to say he's a yard short. Going to be 4th down for the Bears. Surprise. Bears are going to go for it on 4th and 1. Bears are going to be stopped short. It's going to be a turnover. Lions are going to get the ball. Ife Melifanu came up with the play. Good job. Good Lord. Glenn the GOAT. The only thing Glenn is a GOAT of is freaking choking. I sure as hell hope this offense can wake up from its freaking slumber and freaking start putting some plays together. And I sure as hell hope that Campbell does not make another dumb decision to go for it on 4th and freaking 10 again. I do not mind 4th and shorts, but I'm sorry, you do not go for that on 4th and 10 in the second quarter. That's stupid. Actually, GTA Pringle, our red zone offense isn't that bad. We're actually ranked 12th. Michael, the score is 10-0 Bears. Oh, boy. Anyway, while we wait for the game to come back, let's go back to the scores. Rams are still down 3-7 against the Ravens. Actually, the Rams are now up 10-7 against the Ravens. Pardon me, it just corrected itself. Saints are on top of the Panthers 7-0. Texans and Jets are still tied at 0 apiece. Browns are on top of the Jaguars 7-0. Bengals have now pulled further ahead in front of the Colts 14-0. Falcons and Bucks are tied at 10 apiece. Gordon, yes, Bugs is active. Okay, I can't do this with this one. This thing is giving me freaking fits. Goff is under center in the I formation. Goff snaps, gives it to Montgomery, and Montgomery's going to pick up about 2 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 8 for the Lions offense. Okay. 2nd and 8. Laporta in motion. Goff under center. Goff snaps the ball. Going to hand it off to Montgomery again. Montgomery's going to find a big hole, and Montgomery's going to pick up about 15 yards. $13-yard gain. Goff under center. Goff's going to snap the ball, hands it off to Montgomery again. Montgomery's going to pick up another 7-8 yards. Going to be 2nd and 2. Goff under center. Goff snaps. Play action. Rolls. Gets it. There was no protection on that one. the freaking front side view was freaking just open as hell. Goff just had to get rid of it so that way he didn't take a sack. 3rd and 3 for the Lions offense. False start against the Lions, of course. Against Jonah Jackson. Campbell is definitely not happy right now, and I don't blame him. Goff throws it to St. Brown, and St. Brown is not going to get anywhere. St. Brown is tackled after a 3 to 4 yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 5, 4th and 4. Don't. 4th and 3 for the Lions. At least it's not 4th and 10. Goff in the gun. St. Brown motions from left to right. Goff's going to snap it. Goff looks to throw. Goff gets it out. Goff gets it to Khalif Raymond. Actually, no, that was from Donovan Peoples-Jones. Big throw, big catch from Goff to DPJ. Goff freaking threaded that. I guess Goff hasn't lost his confidence at all. Goff under center, man in motion. Goff snaps the ball, is going to do an end around to Jamo. Jamo's going to get a block and is going to pick up about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Second and 6 for the Lions. Goff in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the right. St. Brown in motion. St. Brown snaps it. It's going to do a little flip pass to St. Brown. A forward pass all the same. It's going to be 3rd and very, very short, like a 3rd and inches. Appears that a Chicago Bear is injured. And Jaquan Brisker is the one that's injured for the Bears. I'm not going to dignify that comment, Braylon, but I understand why you're making it. With the injury commercial break, let's take a look at the scores around the NFL really quickly. Bucks and Falcons still tied at 10 apiece. Colts are still down 14-0 to the Bengals. Browns are still in front of the Jaguars 14-0. Panthers are now on the board against the Saints 7-3. Texans are still tied with the Jets at 0 apiece. Rams are now back down, back behind the Ravens 14-10. So it looks like the Ravens and Rams game and the Bucks and Falcons games are the most competitive so far. Oh, I know what you're saying, Braylon. That's why I said I am not going to dignify that comment, but I know exactly where you're coming from. GTA, we did that end around against the Saints. That's the one that scored the touchdown. These commercials are getting absolutely worse all the time. All right, let's take a look-see. Low Esteem says, what's up, fellas? And any latest we may have on the stream. Hoping the offense gets it here because not a lot of faith in the defense. Galloping Lake 6 says, the Bears linebacker 49 is spying on JMO. Exploit that. Again, it's one of those things where you've just got to pick up on what's going on in the game, and you have to make those proper adjustments. Looks like Brisker either lost his breath or had a stinger, but it looks like he's fine. It's 3rd and 1 for the Lions, probably closer to 3rd and inches. Goff under center. JMO is in the backfield. Brock Wright in motion. Goff is going to pitch it out to JMO on the right, and JMO's going to get in for a touchdown. Not JMO, Jahmyr Gibbs. Man, I don't know where that came from, but Jahmyr Gibbs in for a touchdown. Lions are now on the board. Good block by Mitchell. Good block by Sewell downfield. Good design, good execution, good score. Kick is up, and kick is no good. Jack Fox, holy cow. Riley Patterson just shanked the damn extra point. Instead of being 7-10, Lions are only down 6-10 instead of 7-10. What the hell? I don't know what to say. This is just one of those games where if it could go wrong, it will go wrong. I'm going to say this right now. That's probably going to be my title for the next episode I make. If it could go wrong, it did go wrong. Riley Patterson just missed that. And the worst part about it is the wind was going the opposite direction of where the freaking ball went. Think about that. The wind was going in the opposite direction that the freaking football went. That meant that freaking Riley Patterson full-on shanked it to the freaking left. And it's going to be a tackle for the Bears return team at the 24-yard line. That's where the Bears will set up. All right. Just waiting for them to get back to the game. Looks like Justin Fields is going to go to the left end here for a 1-yard gain. Nice tackle by John Kaminsky. 2nd and 9 coming up. Good tackle, good containment that time by the Lions defense. All right, Fields is going to be in the gun. Cole Kmet to the left side of the formation. Fields is going to get sacked for 9 yards by Aiden Hutchinson. Big time sack by Aiden Hutchinson on Justin Fields. Big time sack, minus 9 yards. Hutch finally got a sack. Hutch had two players on him, and he still made the sack. How much you want to bet freaking Hutch was thinking OSU U of M days right there? It's 3rd and 18 for the Bears. The Lions have got to stop the Bears here. Got to stop them. 3rd and 18. Fields is in the gun. Brings a man in motion. Fields snaps the ball. Looks to throw, and he's going to throw the ball up. Gets it off, but it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 18 for the Bears. Going to have to punt the ball away. Lions get the ball back. That was probably the best defensive series that we have seen from this defense in about 4 or 5 games. Freaking Hutch just was like not going to be denied on that one. He's like, screw you all. I am doing something here. Hutch is pissed. Hutch is pissed. Punt is away. It's going to be around midfield. Raymond is going to field it at the 47-yard line. So around midfield is where the Lions offense will set up shop. Come on, Lions. Let's get a score here. Let's get back in front. Let's get the ball. Let's do what we do. All right, y'all. I'm going to take a quick look at the scores around the NFL, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom. Lions, let's see here. Bucks and Falcons still 10 apiece. Bengals still in front of the Colts, 14-0. Browns in front of the Jaguars, 14-0. Saints are still in front of the Panthers 7-3. Texans and Jets are still 0 apiece. Rams are still have the ball and are down 10-14 against the Ravens. So I'm going to step off for a minute, go use the restroom, get some more water, and then I'll be back. So hold on a minute, folks. Well, that's what you call a... Looks like something's wrong with Justin Fields' right shoulder after that hit by Aiden Hutchinson. Looks like Justin Fields is in some discomfort today. All right. Yeah, Fields does not look comfortable at all now with that right shoulder. Okay, Goff under center. Penei Sewell in motion. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to bounce it out. Is going to be able to pick up about 3 or 4 yards from a play that looked like he wasn't going to get anything. So good play by Gibbs to pick up something out of nothing. All right. Goff under center again. I formation, a 4-yard pickup. So it's 2nd and 6. Goff snaps the ball, is going to play action it, throws it, gets it to Brock Wright, who's going to pick up about 5 yards, maybe 4 to make it a 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1. Third and 2 for the Lions offense. That was a poor throw by Goff. Good catch by Brock Wright. Goff in the gun, 3rd and 2. Goff is going to his second play. Goff's going to snap the ball, looks to throw. He's going to throw it over the middle and gets it to Sam Laporta on another tight throw. Goff is definitely not afraid to thread needles today. Laporta was able to grab it, almost dropped it, but got it. Good job by Laporta to concentrate and make the catch. 1st and 10 for the Lions out of the gun. Laporta in motion. Goff snaps it, gives it to Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to power his way through, picks up another 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. All right, Goff under center. Montgomery's going to be in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the right. Goff is killing the first play, moving to his second. Goff snaps the ball, is going to hand it off to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to get kind of tackled almost up near the shoulders. He's going to pick up 3 yards. It's going to be now a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. And we're going to go to the 2-minute warning here. So the Lions will have the ball coming out of the 2-minute break. Two-minute warning. Lions have the ball, and they're inside the 30-yard line on the 28. All right, we're in the 2-minute warning commercial break. Let's take a look-see here at the scores around the NFL. Buccaneers have now pulled in front of the Falcons with a safety. They are now up 12-10. Colts are now on the board with an interception return for a touchdown. And I don't know what the hell happened, but the Colts are now tied with the Bengals 14-all. That's really freaking weird because it was like no more than a few minutes ago they were down 14-0, and now they're tied 14-all. That's weird. Browns are still up on top of the Jaguars 14-0. Saints have extended their lead to 14-3. Jets and Texans still have not put any damn points on the board. Rams are still on the bottom towards the Ravens. They're down 14-10, but the Rams are driving. They are just outside of they're just outside of the red zone. So that's what we got currently going on down right now. SW Lion, yes, this is definitely 4-down territory. Dean DeGreer says, I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but is it possible to watch the Lions-Broncos game next Saturday outside of NFL Network? Probably not. Most of the time when it's a primetime game, you have to watch it through NFL Plus. Usually when it's the Saturday, usually if it's a Saturday game, if it's a Sunday night game, Thursday night, Monday night, you usually have to watch it through NFL Plus because they're the only ones that carry it. Because I know that NFL Sunday Ticket does not carry those games. They don't carry the primetime games. So, unfortunately, you might be kind of screwed. Lots of Pyro says former Titans in Washington tight end Frank Wycheck died at 52 years old on Saturday. His family announced in a statement. Yeah, I believe it was because they said he fell in his house. I don't know if that is truly what happened or not, but that's the report. Braylon Dennis says that he's getting tickets for the Broncos game on Saturday night. All right, back to the game. Lions have the ball, 3rd and 3. Gibbs is in the backfield with Goff. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Just waiting for the snap. Goff snaps. It's going to hand it to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to bounce it, and he's going to get the first down. Fights for the 3 yards, gets the 3 yards. Good job by Jahmyr Gibbs to get that first down. Gibbs, people think Gibbs is just a speed demon. No, he's got some power in them legs. He will pick up a first down if need be. He will pick it up and he will get the play. Bears take a second timeout, trying to conserve as much clock as they can, so that way they can get a chance to score before the half. All right. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions. It's going to be at the It's going to be at the 25-yard line. Goff in under center. Sam Laporta gets the ball on a handoff at the fullback. Sam Laporta picks up 4 yards on the ground running the ball. Dang. The Lions are just doing whatever they got to do. Goff even faked it on the back end to make sure that people kind of bought it a little better. Sam Laporta with a 4-yard pickup on the ground. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to get the ball left end for about 2 more yards. And the Bears are going to take their 3rd and final timeout with 1:10 to go. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Lions. So with 1:10 left, the Bears have no more timeouts. Lions are at 3rd and 4 in terms of down and distance, and there's 1:10 left on the clock. If the Lions wanted to, they could extend this whole thing down to the last couple of seconds and score, but we'll see what happens. Rob Gronkowski having fun in the booth. All right. Back from the small in-break from the broadcast. Lions are with 3rd and 4 for down and distance. Bears took their final time out of the half. 70 seconds left in the half with 1:10 to go. Campbell's observing as usual. 3rd and 4 for the Lions. Goff is in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the right. Sam Laporta in motion. Goff is going to get the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. It's going to be a pickup of 6 yards. Another first down for the Lions. Good play by Gibbs, making it work. 3rd down goes to 1st down. Lions are inside, and the Bears cannot stop the clock, so the Bears are at the Lions' mercy. Jared Goff is going to throw the ball to Khalif Raymond for another 5 yards. Going to get it down to the Bears' 8-yard line. It's going to be down to about 30 seconds. Lions are going to take a timeout at the 30-second mark. Montez Sweat is now out with looks like leg injury of some type. He was limping off the field. So Montez Sweat, their traded edge rusher, is now injured, dealing with some kind of an injury. 2nd and 5 for the Lions at the Bears' 8-yard line. So at the very least, the Lions should walk away with a field goal to at least tie the game up. But what would be optimal is if the Lions could actually get a touchdown and go up freaking at least 13-10. Goff is going to be in the gun. 2nd and 5. St. Brown in motion. Goff snaps the ball. Goff looks. Goff throws. Gets it to a freaking Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Goff gets it to Josh Reynolds. Touchdown. Makes up for the interception. Lions are now in front 12-10. Good throw. Good catch. Absolutely perfect execution. Great job, Goff to Reynolds. That was a good move inside, and Goff just threw it in there with a laser. Nice spiral on that one. Good job. If I was Campbell, go for the 2. Nope, they're going to try the field goal again. Patterson puts it up, and it actually is good this time. Lions now have a 3-point lead with 26 seconds to go. Goff makes up for that first interception by making a great throw there. Hopefully we can keep it going. Lions made an 11-play, 50-yard drive that lasted almost 5 full minutes. Good job, Detroit. They now have the lead going into the half. They now need to come outside of the half and get another score to start separating from the game. Jack Fox is going to kick the ball away. Again, going to kick it near the goal line, but they're going to let it go out the back of the end zone to start at the 25. So the Bears are going to go on the field. No timeouts with 26 seconds to go. So here's what the Lions need to do. They need to make sure that anybody that's going towards the sideline, you got to stop them. You cannot let big plays happen. Otherwise, you're going to put it inside of field goal range. So definitely got to protect the pass here. But I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I think the Lions don't have to worry about the pass because with 26 seconds, you might be able to get 3 plays off within decent range. Fields drops back to Thrash. Pass. Fields moves. Fields is going to get it out and throws it deep, and it's incomplete. Mooney couldn't get his hands on it. Jerry Jacobs was in coverage. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Lions on defense and Bears offense. Bears are definitely taking their shots downfield. Jacobs was able to get his fingertips on the end there to help that play be broken up. So good job by Jerry Jacobs there. 2nd and 10, 20 seconds left on the clock. Fields drops back to pass, looking to throw again. He's going to get pressured, and he's going to be sacked again. John Kaminsky now with the sack. 3 sacks for the Lions today. Their first sack, their first day where they've had 3 sacks or more in a long time. We haven't had this many sacks since the Raiders game on Monday night, I think. Lions defense is stepping up. Lions offense is stepping up. Doing our job well. About damn time. Maybe the Lions finally decided to wake up from their slumber. Looks like the Bears and Lions are getting a little feisty on the field before half. Looks like Romeo Okwara was doing some talking to that Bears offensive line, and the Bears were not happy about it. All right, we're at the halftime show for Fox. Let's see what's going around the NFL. Just watching these clips, and good job by OBJ to make that poor throw by freaking Lamar Jackson work. Looks like the Rams are in front of the Ravens by 3. It's 17-14. Good job for the Rams. Yes, you are correct, Dean DeGreer. This game is definitely getting chippy. DC, I sure hope we've adjusted. It looks like we've adjusted. It looks like we're doing something good. I hope we keep it up. Oh boy. So Lions have done a good job ending that half with a win. Well, ending that half with the lead and stopping the Bears offense. So good job from both the Lions offense and defense. Just looking at all these highlights here. I hope so, Andrew. I sincerely hope so. Because if we can keep this up, we might be able to do something. Try Bry 74 says some stunting on the defense has helped. Something else I've talked about several times: blitz, stunt, do something to confuse that Bears offensive line. But most importantly, when you get on Justin Fields, you have got to freaking wrap him up. You've got to bring him down. That's something that we saw definitely different between the first quarter and the second quarter. Yes, we still kept getting pressure on Fields, but that first quarter, we weren't wrapping him up. Then what happens? Oh, that's right. Jalen Reeves-Maybin gets a sack. Then Hutchinson gets a sack. Then Kaminsky gets a sack. That's what you do. You start building it like building blocks, and that's what we're doing. SW Line 16 says, how often did they blitz / stunt, and better job by D staying in their lanes? Again, the best part about the defense is this: when the defense does its job, it actually can work. But the problem is we have to make sure that when we're going out there, one, Aaron Glenn actually calls the right play that actually makes it work, but also two, the players are actually doing their jobs correctly. Dan M says, Aaron Glenn scares me with his inability or unwillingness to adjust to the flow of the game. That might not be the case today. Looks like the defense is picking it up. I'm going to say this right now. I don't know if it's because Aaron Glenn finally decided to make a change or not. I would hope and pray that that's the case, because then we might actually see some consistency out of this defense. But what I'm afraid of is that maybe the Bears made a bad adjustment and the Lions actually made a good adjustment, and then all it's going to be is the Bears make another good adjustment, and now we're back to where we were. Bo Booth says, Hutch is a bust, right? Defense is no good. Sacks ends the half. I'll say this. I have never once said that Aiden Hutchinson was a bust. I have always said Aiden Hutchinson is going to be a great player. Last year, he had 9.5 sacks. This year, he's at 6.5 sacks. So far, he's doing very well. Now, granted, could it be a little bit better this year? Yes, it could. But is that on him? No. The guy's getting double team, triple team, getting chipped damn near every time he lines up. But yet, he's still making plays. However, though, again, my problem is that I don't see Aaron Glenn doing what he needs to do more times now. Because, again, we see flashes, we see glimpses, we see sparks, spits here and there where the defense actually makes plays. For me, that shows, okay, the talent is there. Because if it wasn't there, we wouldn't see those spurts. We wouldn't see those flashes. The problem is the inconsistency of making adjustments and scheming properly. Because again, the best way I can say it is this. If you have good players but a bad coach, you're going to see that happen. You're going to see where it's a little bit of spurts here and there. But if you have a good coach with bad players, chances are you're going to have a bad season because the coach can only do so much with bad players. But if you have a bad coach and good players, you're going to see more production than the other way around. Perry Ball says, how many games do we need to win the NFC North? At the very least, we need to win 4 out of our division games. So here's the thing. We win this game against the Bears, hopefully, praying-wise. If we win this game against the Bears, we're now 3-1 in the division. If we win one more game against the Vikings, that means then we have a 4-2 division record. We have then thus won the division because then all of our other divisional opponents are not going to be able to beat us out in terms of divisional record. Now, I will say this. If the Lions win this game and they win their next game, they will definitely win the division no matter what the division record is because right now the Vikings are 6-6 along with the Packers. If the Lions win 2 more games at 11-6, they've won it because I don't see the Packers and Vikings winning out the rest of the year. I just don't see it. Now, 3, yes, you are right, SW Line. 3 is the magic number. If we win 3 more games, we definitely win it. But I think we can win it with 2 more games, and then we'll have it. But we'll see what happens. I think we just need 2 more wins to actually win the NFC North divisional crown. Because I don't see the Vikings winning more than a handful of wins, and I don't see the Packers winning more than a handful of wins. And the Bears, they're already out of contention for the NFC North crown. That was Tom Hanks for that one. They were doing quotes, and the quote was, "There's no crying in baseball." That's Tom Hanks from A League of Their Own. That's actually a really good movie, by the way. I like baseball movies. Major League, A League of Their Own, those are good movies. I still prefer football movies. I got to say this right now. And I'm going to pose this to everybody that's watching this since we're in the middle of the halftime show, just to kind of have fun with it for a moment. If you had to choose, what would be your favorite football movie of all time? Favorite football movie of all time? Go ahead. Put it in the comments. You are good there too, Braylon Dennis. Sandlot's a good baseball movie as well. Field of Dreams is a good baseball movie too. Also, what's that other one that has Kevin Costner in it? For Love of the Game. For Love of the Game is a good baseball movie too. Sandlot's a good baseball movie. For Love of the Game, Field of Dreams. I mean, there's a lot of good baseball movies. Rudy's a good football movie. I love Rudy. Longest Yard's good too, but I got to admit, if I'm choosing between the original or the sequel, the one that was redone with Adam Sandler, I actually think that I like the new one more than I like the actual old one. That's nothing against Burt Reynolds. I love Burt Reynolds. Replacements is a good one. I definitely like that one. But I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to say this right now. My favorite football movie all time, without any shadow of a doubt, is Remember the Titans. Because for me, Remember the Titans is kind of not only talking about football, but at the same time, it's talking about overcoming adversity in more ways than one. Jerry Maguire? I mean, I guess, sure. I'm surprised nobody has said, what is it? I'm surprised no one has said Friday Night Lights. I'm surprised nobody has said Any Given Sunday. Little Giants is a good movie too. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Everyone keeps saying Program, but I've not seen Program. I know that sounds bad, but I've not seen it. Independent Aquaman says the Replacements movie is based off of Doug Flutie's experience with the Buffalo Bills, but not the successful parts. Yep, I've seen Rudy. Alan McMillan says greater. Lots of power says Waterboy is funny. I love Waterboy. She's not the devil. She's the most beautiful woman in the world. I never said she was the devil. Most beautiful woman in the world. Oh, please don't hurt me. Hike. I love Adam Sandler. He is funny as hell. Varsity Blues. Now that's a good movie too. That's a really good movie. I like Varsity Blues a lot. Nope, DC, I have not seen Program. I have not seen Program. I wish I could say I have, but I've not seen Program. I've not seen Brian's Song. Bill Durham is a good baseball movie. Yep. Bye Bye Barry is not really a movie, Big West. That's more of a documentary, but I do want to see that. I now know where I can see it. But in any case, let's see. What are some other good movies? Other good sports movies. Slapshot's is a really good hockey movie. That's both funny and good. But I think the best hockey movie that I can think of is the one of help me out here, fellas and gals that are in the show. What's the hockey movie that talks about the U.S. Olympic team that beat the Soviet Union? It's got the guy that plays Wyatt Earp in Tombstone in it. Last Boy Scout is a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good football movie, but it's not really a football movie. It's more of like a crime movie. 42, the Jackie Robinson story. That's a good baseball movie too. Hoosiers is a great basketball movie. In my honest opinion, Hoosiers is probably the best basketball movie. There's another one that I've watched where this one coach goes out to like this New Mexico State freaking Miracle. Thank you, DC. That's the movie, Miracle. Coach Carter's a great basketball movie too. I love that movie too. What's the movie about the guy that becomes a coach? He was a coach of a girls basketball program, took over for a small town college program, and they were the first all African-American college to win the national championship. I'm trying to think what that movie is. I can't remember what it was, but it was a really great basketball movie. I'm trying to remember what the name of that basketball movie was. All right, folks. Looks like the Lions and Bears game is now back. Lions are going to get the ball to start the second half. We'll see what the Lions do here. And the second half kickoff is underway. Second half begins right now. And Craig Reynolds is going to take it. It's going to take a knee. Lions will come out at 25-yard line. So it sounds like Campbell is happy with what the Lions are doing so far. We'll see if it continues. Goff under center, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Goff snaps the ball, play action, roll out to the right. Goff looks to throw, gets it out, gets it to... That was not a pick. Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. Ball was definitely behind freaking Raymond there. Goff could have definitely got it a little bit more in front. And Goff got freaking thwopped there by Montez Sweat at the end. Goff in the gun. Goff snaps it, hands it to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to cut up and pick up about 4 yards, going to make it 3rd and 6. I forgot about Radio, Jody Salmon. That's a good football movie too. I like Radio. I haven't seen that one in a while though. 3rd and 6 for the Lions. Goff is going to be in the gun. St. Brown in motion. Goff is going to throw it deep left side to Jamison Williams, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Pass was too short. Oh, well, not a good start to the third quarter, but whatever. 4th and 6, Lions are going to punt the ball away. Wow, big hit by Jack Campbell on that play. Jack Campbell freaking lowered the boom on that one. I'm not sure I like that deep shot either on 3rd and 6 there, SW line 16, but Goff was getting bored down on really quickly, so he just gave a chance for JMO, and too bad the throw was too short. It wasn't really much of a chance. All right, back at commercial break again. Buccaneers have the ball, up 12-10 over the Falcons. Colts and Bengals tied 14 apiece. Jaguars are down 7-14 against the Browns. Saints are on top of the Panthers 14-3 at the half. The Jets just finally got on the board with a touchdown pass from Zach Wilson to go up 7-0. And the Rams and Ravens, are still at 2017 because they're at the half. I have not seen either of those two movies, William. I have not seen Brian's Song, and I have not seen Paper Lion. I do know what they're both about, but I have not seen them. Perry Ball asks, are the Vikings playing today? I believe they are. Yes, they are playing at 4:05 against the Raiders in Las Vegas. So that is what is going on right now. And then the Packers will play the Giants on Monday night. Perry, I understand what you're saying. LDV Tennis. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, Goff does need to get it out there a little bit more so that way JMO can actually have a shot at the ball. I understand JMO needs to locate that ball a lot better, but Goff could put a little bit more on it so that way he could give JMO a little bit of a shot. All right. We're back to the game. Again, looks like Justin Fields is dealing with some discomfort in that right arm. Fields is going to be under center. Fields brings a man in motion, hands the ball off, is going to get it to DJ Moore, and Moore is going to pick up about 4 yards, but DJ Moore is injured on the play. DJ Moore is down and hurt on the field for the Bears. That could be a huge, huge, huge injury for the Bears. Philip, I didn't make an excuse for Goff. I literally just said Goff could have put it out there with more zips so that way he could make it. So how about you stop trying to say I'm not saying things? Looks like Moore is dealing with a lower body injury. Justin Fields is going to throw the ball and going to pick up 16 yards to Donnell Mooney. Wide open in the middle of the field. Going to be down near the midfield marker. All right. Herbert is going to run the ball for 4 yards off the left side. He's going to pick up a 4-yard gain after being missed by Aiden Hutchinson. Anzalone gave him a good pop, but still a 4-yard gain. Hutch could have had him, but just kind of went underneath him. Hutch then wound up tackling Jerry Jacobs, but either way. Second and 6 for the Bears. Fields is going to be in the gun. Fields is going to throw the ball over the middle for another 11 yards throw to frickin' Valius Jones. Another first down for the Bears. The Anzalone fan base is out in full throat today. They got the freaking hairdos on the sideline. That's always fun. All right. Fields in the gun. Fields is going to throw the ball short left to Darno Movie. He's going to be incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Jerry Jacobs was right on his back door, felt the pressure, probably dropped it, or the throw was a little bit outside. Either way, incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Bears. All right. Justin Fields is in the gun by himself. 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Fields is going to drop back, looks to throw. Fields gets it out, and it's caught by Moore. And Moore is only going to pick up about 2 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 for the Lions defense, for the Bears offense at the Lions 35-yard line. Good tackle and coverage by Anzalone. All right, 3rd and 8 for the Bears offense. Lions defense needs to make a stop. Fields is going to be in the gun. Cole Kmet in motion further inside. Fields is going to snap the ball, looks to throw, gets it out, and it's going to be caught by Moore because Jerry Jacobs was too far off in coverage. 13-yard gain by the Bears, another first down. Bad coverage by Jerry Jacobs, was way too far off. Fields back to throw. Fields throws again, incomplete, but it's going to be a flag against Jerry Jacobs now. Defensive pass interference on Jerry Jacobs. Going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bears offense at the freaking 18-yard line. Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we think it's pass interference or not. The refs are calling it, and that's the BS part about it. Shouldn't have been called, I agree, but it's what the call was. Fields is in the gun. Trip wide receivers right. Fields looks to throw. Fields is going to get it to his rookie tight end for 11 yards. Another first down by the Bears. Now the Bears are throwing the ball all over us, where before they were running the ball all over us. Fields under center. Ball at the 7-yard line. Hands the ball off to Herbert, and it's going to be a no gain for the Bears. 2nd and goal for the Bears offense at the 7-yard line. Second and goal for the Bears offense at the 7-yard line. Fields is going to be in the gun. Fields is going to pass it to DJ Moore to the right. Going to be incomplete. Going to be third and goal. Good coverage by Kirby Joseph in the back of the end zone. Good coverage, Kirby. Oh, I've said it before, Peter. Freaking Goff is having to thread these tight needle throws into windows, and freaking Fields is just finding wide open guys. All right, 3rd and goal for the Bears offense. Fields is in the gun. Man in motion to the left. Fields is going to throw incomplete. It's not going to get there. It's going to be 4th and goal. Throws it all the way to the back of the end zone. Fields and the Bears are going to have to settle for a field goal. Freaking number 70 was holding freaking Hutchinson. Did you guys all see that? He freaking was holding him like a bear hug. Freaking Hutchinson couldn't spin out of that. That's a hold all damn day. Damn, that was blatant as hell. Kick is up, kick is good. Bears tie the game. 13-13. I cannot believe that. Freaking Hutchinson was getting bear hugged. No flag for holding. Unfreaking believable. That was, dude. I love seeing these replays after the play is done. And it's just like, dude, how do you miss that? Gordon Press says, that's just love, David. Yeah, that's love, all right. That's just a bear hug form of love. It's just like, dude, that is such blatantly holding, and nobody called it. Dude, I'm telling you this right now. That's just bad. Like, ugh. All right, getting off that. Let's go to the scores around the NFL right now. Bucks have the ball and are on top of the Falcons, still 12-10. Colts are now behind the Bengals again, 21-14. Browns are still behind the Jags, 14-7. Saints are still on top of the Panthers, 14-3. Jets have the ball and are on top 7-0. And the Rams and Ravens are still at the half, 2017. Oh boy. I don't know what it's going to take, but the fact that Hutch is literally getting bear hugged by people and nobody's throwing the damn flag, I don't know what else you can do. Like, hell's bells, freaking one of Hutchinson's sleeves has been ripped off because people are grabbing hold of him. It's like, dude, it's like he's freaking getting held so much that they're ripping his clothes off. Unbelievable. Anyway, back to the game. All right. Ouch. Eight minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter for the Lions. Bears are about to kick the ball off. It's going to be a touchback. Lions will start at the Chicago 25-yard line. Or Lions 25-yard line, pardon me. All right, Lions have the ball, 25-yard line. Penalty, false start on Penei Sewell. It's 1st and 15 for the Lions. Come on, Sewell. All right, 1st and 15 at the Lions 20. Goff under center. St. Brown in motion to the left. Goff snaps the ball. Goff does a play action, looks to throw. Goff gets it down the field and almost intercepted. Goff was trying to get it to Josh Reynolds and just couldn't get it over him. Reynolds was open, but just didn't get enough air on it to where it wasn't going to be potentially nearly intercepted. But that's what they say. Almost counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, apparently. 2nd and 15 for the Lions. Goff is in the gun. Goff snaps the ball. Goff looks to throw. Incomplete throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 3rd and 15. Third and 15 for the Lions at the Lions 20-yard line. Goff snaps. Goff looks to throw. Goff gets it out to Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to dance, but is going to be short. It's going to be a 12-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Lions at their 32-yard line. And the Lions are going to punt the ball away. Please, 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 Campbell, just punt the ball away. Just punt the ball away. Just punt the ball away. Do not fake it. Punt is away and going to be returned. Oh, no. Jack Fox gets Bears are set up with a good field position. All right. I'll be back in a minute, folks. All right, I'm back. Still waiting for the commercial break to end. All right. Bears have the ball at the 48-yard line. Fields is in the gun by himself. Fields snaps the ball, looks to throw. Fields is dancing around a little bit. Still holding on to the ball. There is a flag finally. Going to be a holding penalty. Fields is going to launch it, gets it to Cole Kmet, but it's all for naught. It is going to be a holding penalty by the Bears. Going to set the Bears back 10 yards. Going to be a 2nd and 20. At that point, it's like, dude, you can't hold that long without there being a holding. First and 20 for the Bears at their 38-yard line. Justin Fields is going to pass short to Cole Kmet on the left-hand side for 5 yards. Going to be 2nd and 15. Good tackle by... Have no idea who that is, but nice tackle by him. Used to be a former Bear. All right, Fields is in the gun again, 2nd and 15. Man in motion from left to right. Fields snaps the ball, looks to throw. Fields is going to get it out to Kmet again and is going to pick up about another 5, 6, 7 yards. It's going to be a 6-yard gain for the Bears. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Bears at the Chicago 49-yard line. Hutch got a tip on that. 3rd and 9 for the Bears. Pass is going to be incomplete to DJ Moore over the middle. 4th and 9 for the Bears. Bears are going to have to punt it. Lions will get the ball back deep in their own field. Jalen Reeves-Maben making a great tip at the line. Allowed that play to be incomplete. All right, Bears are going to punt at midfield. Punt is away. And Raymond can't do anything with it. Is going to be tackled at the 17-yard line. Braylon Dennis says that that Jalen Reeves-Maben needs to be on the defense more. I do agree with that. Anytime he's on almost anytime he's on the field for the defense, he makes plays. Bobo Yoop says, not on in my area, was listening to DM call on NFL Plus. Both he and Lomas are pretty depressing today, as the Lions have been. Time to quit dicking around. Germ has been playing great the last 2 weeks. LEV Tennis says, good thing about Dan Campbell is he's willing to put new guys out there like Jalen Reeves-Maben. Oop, pardon me, folks. I don't know why he's not returning punts. I think the Lions just want to stick with Khalif Raymond because he's the guy that they've been using for the last 2-3 years. All right. Let's take a look at the scores around the NFL while we wait. Bucks have the ball and are driving. They are up 12-10. Bengals are up by 2 points, or 2 scores, are up 28-14 over the Colts. Browns are up 14-7 over the Jags. Panthers are still down to the Saints 14-6. Jets have extended their lead over the Texans, now 14-0. The Ravens are still down to the Rams 20-17, but the Ravens are driving. All right. Phil, I guess the reason why he's not returning kicks is they don't want to potentially risk him getting injured. All right. Lions have got the ball at their own 17-yard line. And we're just waiting for the game to get back started again. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to go off the right side and is going to get no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Lions. Second and 10 for the Lions at their 17-yard line. Goff is in the gun. Gibbs is going to get the ball to the left side this time and is going to lose a yard this time. It's now going to be 3rd and 11 for the Lions. Now he can't run the ball either. 3rd and 11 for the Lions at their own 16-yard line. Goff is going to throw short middle to Sam Laporta. Pass is going to be incomplete. 4th and 11 for the Lions. Going to have to punt the ball away again. Jody, they did go 4th and out again. 3 straight 3-and-outs for this Lions offense. Unacceptable. Okay, you're done. The throw was thrown at his feet, Phil, because he was trying to protect his receiver. Interesting commercial. Buccaneers are on top of the Falcons now by 9. They're up 19-10. Bengals still up 28-14. Browns just put a rushing touchdown on the board. They're now up 21-7 over the Jags. Saints are still up 14-6 against the Panthers. Jets are up 14-0 against the Texans. Ravens have added a field goal to their lead. They're now tied with the Rams 20-all. I just did, Phil. I just told you the reason why Goff threw that ball at Laporta's feet is because he was trying to protect freaking Sam Laporta from getting thwopped. Yeah, LDV tennis, you're right. Some people just want to watch the world burn. They're not happy if other people aren't happy. All I know is that the Lions have got to put a drive together at some point. They have to find a way to get back into being productive because at this point in the third quarter, we literally disappear every single week. All right. Fields in the gun. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the midfield hash. Fields snaps the ball, is going to hand it off, and it's going to be a pickup of about 7 yards for the Bears. Going to be 2nd and 3, maybe 2nd and 4. Waiting for the next play to come in. Justin Fields under center. 2nd and 4. And Foreman is going to go. Fields snaps it, gets it off, but it's off target. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the freaking Bears coming up. Third and 4 for the Lions defense. Fields is now in the gun again. Fields is going to pass it to Cole Kmet for 8 yards. 1st down, Bears. Alex Anzalone was in good coverage, but Kmet made the catch, and Fields made a good throw. Dan Campbell is challenging the catch. Lions are challenging the possession of the catch on the play. Going to have to be clear, irrefutable evidence to get the play overturned. And Lions lose the challenge and lose a timeout. So Campbell is now 0 for 3 when it comes to challenges. All right. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Fields snaps the ball, looks to throw. Fields drops back. Fields gets pressured, is going to just toss it away. And it's going to be caught, but it's going to be a loss of 2 yards. So good play by Fields to try not to get sacked, but still a loss of 2-3 yards anyway. Second and 12 for the Bears. Fields is in the gun. Man in motion. Fields is going to roll to the left. And oh my Lord, Atlanta. Barnes just freaking laid out Justin Fields. Holy cow. That was a hit. Justin Fields just got laid the hell out. That right there is what, as a head coach and an offensive coordinator, you do not want your quarterback taking. Fields just got damn well murdered, and that was a perfectly legal hit. Fields is in the gun, 3rd and 13 for the Bears. Fields snaps, looks to throw, and Fields is going to get hit, and it's going to be, ball is out, so it's going to be a fumble and loss of yardage. Bears are going to lose a ton of yards on this. He's going to try and plead that that's a forward pass, but that's not a forward pass. Who's he passing it to? Dude, forward pass, then it's intentional grounding. If you call that a forward pass, that's intentional grounding. The Bears are going for it on 4th and 3rd. No. The Bears are not going for this. There's no way the Bears are going for this on 4th and 13. Dude, that's dumb. You can't say the hit affected the pass. 4th and 13, the Bears are going for it. I think the Bears are, if they go for this, I'm going to be surprised. No, come on. Oh my God. Fourth and 13, just don't jump off sides. And you do. And then, oh, wouldn't you know it, fucking get burned over top. Thank you, Aaron Glenn. Who was that? Who was that? Great block by Romeo Ochoa, but where was that effort on the last play? Looks like Campbell is trying to plead something with the refs. Wow, Moore just burned the hell out of Jacobs. I can't help myself. Dude, I'm telling you, you can say what you want about the offense failing in the third quarter. I'll take all that all day. But you cannot, dude, you cannot under any circumstances look at this defense and say this shit ain't stinking. This shit don't stuck. Dude, dude. Oh. Aaron Glenn getting roasted like a freaking shish kebab every freaking week. Jerry Jacobs getting roasted like a freaking pig on a spit every freaking week. Goff under center. Goff pitches it on a power toss to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get a hole and is going to pick up about 6 yards. And looks like there's a Bear player that is injured. Going to be an injury timeout. Dude. You watch this defense, and literally, this is what I said. Everybody who was in this thing can tell me at halftime. What did I say? I said we looked good for 2 straight drives at the end of the first half, and ever since we've come out, we've looked like crap again. We've looked like crap yet again. Goff under center. Gibbs in the backfield. 2nd and 4. Goff. Dude, this just, wow. Oh, dude, this is just horrible. This is 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 horrible. Doesn't matter who it's been. Goff's been bad. Defense has been bad. At this point, I don't know what to do. Fields snaps. Fields looks to throw. Fields is going to do another shovel pass. And Mercedes Lewis, the old tight end, gets the catch, picks up about 3-4 yards. Like I said, it doesn't matter who's been the problem today. Doesn't matter who it's been. Could be Glenn, could be Jacobs, could be Glasgow, could be Goff, could be anybody. Fields looks to throw, got all day, throws it, gets it to the running back, first down. Unfortunately, independent Aquaman, it doesn't matter if it was the center that misdid the snap. The point is it's going to fall on Goff, and that's all anybody's going to care about. That's all anybody's going to care about is that Goff didn't handle the snap and Goff didn't do his job. That's all they're going to care about. And I'm a Goff defender, but at the same time, that's all it's going to matter. Bengals are on top of the Colts 31-14. Buccaneers are on top of the Falcons 19-10. Jaguars are still behind 21-7. Saints are still in front of the Panthers 14-6. Jets have now scored another touchdown, are up 21-6 over the Texans. Rams have got themselves a safety and are up 22-20. So 2 safeties today for 2 separate teams. That's why I said what I said, Galloping Lake 6. This is a total team failure. It's a total team failure. That's the whole point. It doesn't matter who you point at here. You can point at Goff. You can point at Glasgow. You can point at Jerry Jacobs. You can point at Dan Campbell. You can point at Aaron Glenn. The whole point of the matter is that this is a total team failure. We can't stop them on defense except for 2 drives. We can't get anything going on offense. As far as I'm concerned, this is a total team failure. It's a team letdown because, again, this is a game that we had to win. We were favored to win, and yet we are still finding ways to push things to the boundaries to show that we can't win a game that we should have been winning. All right, 4th quarter, here we go. Fields in the gun. Fields snaps, rolls to the left, looks to throw, gets it to Kmet, but Kmet drops it. Fields snaps, looks to throw, gets it to DJ Moore, and gets stopped at the line. Fields looks to throw, rolls out, and Fields is going to run and pick up another touchdown. Don't know what to tell you, boys. Don't know what to tell you. This is just a day where the whole team did not show up to play. Defense didn't show up. Offense didn't show up. This is almost exactly like what happened against us in the freaking game last week. And now the Lions are going to have to stop a two-point conversion. Hmm. 2-point attempt. Fields is in the gun. Mooney moves inside. Play action. Fields under pressure. Fields going to throw it into the end zone. Incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good. Oh, boy. The worst part about this game is the fact that the game's not even over, but yet you have to think about this, folks. Think about this one. The Lions have to play on Saturday. Ouch. Popping joints in my hand like crazy. SW, I know the Lions have regressed, but again, the main problem has been the defense. The offense has its fair share of problems too, but the defense is the one that keeps having the majority of the problems. They have spurts where they look good, but more of the time than not, they look bad. Goff in the gun, empty. Goff looks to throw, gets it out to Brock Wright, and Brock Wright's going to pick up about 2-3 yards. I don't know who's calling next week. I don't know who's calling the Saturday game, Baba Yoop. Goff in the gun, 2nd and 8. Goff snaps. Goff looks to throw, gets it to Gibbs, and Gibbs gets hit instantaneously. Goff in the gun, man in motion again. Goff snaps. Goff looks to throw. Goff gets it out. Goff throws it to Reynolds, but he's going to be short by about 1 yard. Fourth and short for the Lions. At this point, you've got to go for it. The Lions defense is not stopping the Bears offense, which is exactly why they're out there on field. Goff under center. Goff snaps the ball. Nope. 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 Total team failure. Total team failure. Unacceptable. Blame Goff. Blame Dan Campbell. Blame Aaron Glenn. Blame everybody. This is what you call a total team failure. That play was totally dumb. You take out your freaking fullback to add extra protection, move him to the line, and you just, dude, that was dumb. That was dumb. That right there tells me that even though we went on offense to try and get the freaking play, we weren't trying to win. Second and 6 for the Bears on offense. Third and 6 coming up for the Bears. Incomplete pass to Darnell Mooney. Sorry to say it, but I don't think anybody for the Lions came to play today. Fields snaps the ball. Fields looks to throw. And DJ Moore catches it. I just had someone on Twitter tell me they're not watching another game until Aaron Glenn is gone. I wish I had that ability. I really do. I really, really wish I had that ability, but I don't. I really wish I had that capability. I really do. Field snaps the ball, keeps the ball, going to throw outside, comes back in, and is going to be tackled for a loss of 1. Fields under center. Fields going to snap the ball. Bootleg to the left. Looks to throw. Gets it off. Gets it out. Complete to DJ Moore. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 2. Pardon me. Pickup of 10 yards. Field snaps the ball, looks to throw. Incomplete to Mooney. It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Bears offense. Bears are going to send out their field goal unit, add 3 points to their already lead of 12. Kick is up, kick is good. All right, let's take a look at the scores around the NFL. Buccaneers are on top of the Falcons 22-17. Bengals on top 31-14 against the Colts. Jaguars have scored another touchdown to come within 7. They're only down 21-14. Saints have extended their lead 21-6. Jets have extended their lead 24-6 against the Texans, and the Rams are up 22-20, but the freaking Ravens are driving, but they're at 4th and 2 right now. I am still calling this game, folks. I'm just trying to get some stuff done for the next show because I'm not giving up on my Lions, but I'm going to tell you this right now. It ain't looking promising. Lions are down by 15 points with 9 minutes to go. Is it theoretical they can still come back? Absolutely. I believe they could, but we also have to live in a world of reality here. All right. All right. Lions get the ball again. Ball's going to go out the back of the end zone, start at their own 25-yard line. Goff in the gun. Goff looks to throw. Goff gets it out, dumps it to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up about 5-6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up. 2nd and 5. One or the other. Goff snaps it, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery finds a crease, is going to pick up about 10 yards. 1st down for the Lions. Goff snaps the ball, hands off to Montgomery. Montgomery does a double step, is going to pick up about another 5 yards. Goff going to be under center. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to sidestep and pick up another first down. About another 15 yards. Goff snaps, looks to throw, pass is deflected. Goff looks to throw, gets it. Third and 10, Goff in the gun. Goff snaps, sets up a screen. Montgomery is going to run and is going to pick up a first down. You're fine, dear. Another penalty for the Lions. One more added list of problems that we've got. Goff snaps. Goff looks to throw. Goff gets it out. Goff completes it. Nope, incomplete. Goff got it to St. Brown that time, and St. Brown dropped it. Not even St. Brown is immune to mistakes. Third and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Goff in the gun. Bears are definitely showing a zone defense here. Goff snaps the ball. Goff looks to throw. Goff is going to get pressured and got nowhere to go. Bears ran a stunt, and it worked. Oh, my Lord, Atlanta. We're going for it on 4th and 17. I guess at this point, it's just hope and a prayer. And another drop by St. Brown. Unbelievable. Wow. St. Brown drops 2 crucial catches. Offensive line can't protect Goff. Goff has a fumble and interception. So offense is failing. Damn, defense is failing. Coaches are failing. Yep, this is what you call a piss poor performance. At this point, there is no real talking down from the ledge, my friend. At this point, it's just not good. There's just not anything good about this whole situation. There's just simply nothing about this situation. There's just simply no way to put it this way, to put it any other way, boys and girls. The Lions simply did not show up to play. They played a poor game, and they deserve to lose. It's that simple. Fields snaps the ball, hands it off, and going to be a pickup of about 2 yards. Fields snaps it, play action, looking, fires deep, and overthrew him, stops the clock. Fields snaps the ball, looks to throw, rolls out to his left. There's going to be a flag on the play for holding. And it's going to be a 3rd and 18 for the Bears, as that penalty is going to drive the Bears back 10 yards. Fields is in the gun, snaps the ball, hands it off, and the Bears are going to pick up about 6 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 12. Lions are going to get the ball back with a very shortened field. Punt is away, and Raymond is going to get it at about the 10-yard line. Raymond is going to pick up to about the 25-yard line. Lions had the lead to start the second half and then completely whiffed. Goff threaded that damn thing. Big throw by Goff to Reynolds. Goff snaps it. Goff is trying to do something, and Goff can't get away. Guys, I'm just going to say this. The only reason why I'm not having such a passionate response is simply because of this. If I was to let it out, there would be so many explicitives that it would be ridiculous. As far as I'm concerned, it's a simple matter of this. I can't let myself become so passionate that I'm going to literally lose it. Because there have been times I have literally yelled, I have screamed, I have thrown things. So part of my job as a podcaster is to not let my emotions take over. I'm watching my Lions play. I'm watching them lose. I don't like it. 2nd and 20 for the Lions. Goff drops back to throw. Goff is going to get it out and completely misses Sam Laporta. Nobody's on page, Mark Schlereth. Nobody's on page. Everybody's off page. Goff drops back to throw again. Thomas Taylor, Jared Goff is not the reason we lost this game. This was a total team failure of the game. Almost 4th and 30. Fourth and 29, and we're going for it. Well, at this point, I guess you got nothing to lose. I mean, at this point, the Lions have got to go for it. Dude, I don't know what to say. Derek Harp, everybody played like shit. Everybody played like crap. Stop just trying to blame Jared Goff. It's not just him. Everybody played like crap. I swear, this is the problem with Lions fans. If the team loses, the team does not play well. Everybody wants to blame the quarterback. Everybody wants to blame the quarterback. Oh, he didn't play good. Nobody played good. Not a single person has played good today. Offensive line didn't block Jared Goff. Receivers dropping passes. Defense can't stop Justin Fields through the air or on the ground. Yeah, the whole damn team sucked. At this point, I can't deal with you people. I can't. And I'm sorry to say it like that. But I am so tired of Lions fans that just want to blame the quarterback when the whole damn team has failed. This is not just Jared Goff having a bad game. This is not just the freaking defense having a bad game. This is not just freaking anybody, just one singular entity having a bad game. This is the whole damn team failing. This is an absolute wake-up call ass beating. I'm sorry, but for me, it's just like, listen, anybody that just wants to look at Goff and say, he's the reason we lost, you're stupid. And I have no problem saying that right now. You're stupid as hell. Jared Goff has not had five bad games, Phil. Try again. This is the problem I have with Lions fans. You guys have no problem tearing down the quarterback when there's a bad game. But when he has a good game, oh, hey, he had an okay game. Again, the duplicity of Lions fans sometimes is absolutely just mind-numbing for me. This is the problem that I have. Yeah, Phil, really. I'm just gonna say this right now. I have never done this before, and I'm never probably going to do this again. This is why I have sometimes had moments where I've thought about not doing these live streams, because I'm so tired of Lions fans that are not willing to use common logical sense. This whole team sucked today. It wasn't just Jared Goff. It wasn't just Jack Campbell. It wasn't just Alex Anzalone. It wasn't just freaking Aaron Glenn. It wasn't just Ben Johnson. It wasn't just Dan Campbell. It was the whole fucking team from top to bottom. And yet, how many times have I seen in this damn chat just within the last 5 minutes, Jared Goff's the reason we lost this game. Jared Goff's the reason we lost. Jared Goff's the reason we lost. How idiotic can you be? Remember, Jared Goff got us to the point where we were up just before half. I can't help people at this point anymore. I could give you every reason under the sun. I could give you stats. I can give you logic. I can give you everything. But yet at the same point, all you guys want to do, blame Jared Goff. That's your freaking scapegoat. That's your solution. That's your everything. Blame the quarterback. Here's what I got to tell y'all. Why did Matthew Stafford want to leave us? Oh yeah, he wanted to win, but I guarantee you he was tired just as much as anybody else of being told he was the reason that the Lions couldn't win. I'm sorry, but you know what? I've had enough of where people just don't use common sense reason. That's the game right there. Lions are out of timeouts, and it's a first down for the Bears. So I'm gonna turn the stream off. I'm not gonna the game stream. I'm not even gonna bother anymore. Lions are gonna lose this game. It's not even worth it. I'm just gonna say this. Yes, you know what? It is absolutely hard being a Lions fan. Might just be the hardest thing in the world being a damn Lions fan. No doubt about that in my mind. But I'll tell you this right now. You want to know what's even harder? What's harder is that every single week, all I do is I try to give the most accurate, most intelligent information I can for people to understand how this game really works, to understand that it's a team effort, to understand that football is a team sport. And yet every single damn week, Jared Goff has a bad throw. Oh, Jared Goff sucks. Oh, Jared Goff throws an interception. He's terrible. Lions don't want to re-sign him. For the love of God in heaven, where's the consistency with this team other than just the fact, you know what? We have one bad game, one bad play, one bad anything. We want the whole damn thing thrown out. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So instead, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to set up my stream for at 6 o'clock, like I always do. But I'm going to tell you this right now. My patience has been worn thin after today. My patience has been runneth dry. Because I'm sorry, I have no toleration right now of people who cannot listen to logic, who cannot listen to facts, who will not listen to facts. At this point, I now know why there are people who get so damn negative to the point where they don't want to interact anymore. Because people don't listen. People are not willing to listen. People are not willing to engage and actually think. Can definitely tell I'm getting hot under the collar. My fucking forehead is redder than Rudolph's nose in winter. All I know is this. The loss fucking sucks. The loss sucks bad. Phil, it's fine to have an opinion. Everybody has a right to have an opinion. But I'll tell you this right now. The one thing I will not tolerate is people who can't think with their opinions. See, this is the problem we live in the world that we live in today. Everybody thinks they're entitled to an opinion. Okay, here's what I got to say to that. Yes, you're entitled to an opinion. But here's what I also got to say to that. You are not entitled to be listened to. I can listen to who I choose to listen. I don't have to give a damn about an opinion, especially if I can look at the opinion and be like, yeah, no one thought this one through. Anyway, I'm going to call it right now. I need to step away. Today has not been a good day for me on any front. I've not felt good. This game did not make me feel any better. So I will see you guys all at 6 o'clock. We'll see what happens then.